official press launch of our club's two-season Euro Tour in the preparation for the 2024 season. Today marks a significant step forward in our journey to build a stronger, more competitive Asante Kotoko. This tour is more than just training and matches. It's a strategic investment in our players, a chance to test themselves against some of the best in the world, and a platform to showcase our talents on the global stage. As you know, Asante Kotoko has a rich and passionate fan base that stretches far beyond the borders of Ghana. The tour is for each and every one of you. It is the opportunity to connect with our supporters around the world, to share our passion for the beautiful game, and to inspire the next generation of Porcupine warriors. Throughout this tour, our players will train at world-class facilities, face off against top European clubs, and immerse themselves in the rich footballing culture of our countries. These experiences will undoubtedly contribute to their technical, tactical, and mental growth. But beyond the pitch, this tour is also about building the relationship, fostering cultural exchange, and promoting the spirit of sportsmanship. We are committed to using this platform not only to elevate the game of football in Ghana, but also bridge communities, and culture. We are confident that the pre-season tour will be a transformative experience for both our players and our club as a whole. We are excited about the challenge, opportunities that lies ahead, and we are determined to return to Ghana stronger, more united, and ready to conquer the 2024 season. Asante Kotoko is more than just a football club. It is a symbol of national pride, a beacon of hope, a testament of the power of passion and determination. This pre-season tour is just one chapter in our ongoing story, and we invite all of you to join us in our exciting journey. Thank you for this unwavering support. Together, we stand for Asante Kotoko. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anna, for that. I've just ended this program. But I've been asked to give an overview. And I don't want to look into the paper to give an overview. I will just give a summary of why we are gathered here. So, Kotoko, as we all know, is a brand, a global brand that so many people are attached to. The club has decided that it's time to showcase this brand further to the world. It is as a result of that we've decided that next season, in preparation for the 2024-2025 season, we have a European tour. This tour will not take us to one destination. This tour is looking at going to more than one destination. And when I talk about a destination, I mean more than one country. So we are looking at visiting some countries in Europe, not in Africa here, in Europe. Now many people have asked that, why are we doing it now? Why won't we wait for the season to end for us to concentrate on the league and all that? It's important for us to all understand that acquiring business to travel to Europe nowadays is very poor. It's a bigger property. It's a property nowadays. And for that matter, it's important that we start preparations early. And the other question came, why you are going to play House of Folk? Why are you doing this thing? You're not going to play House of Folk. And I asked the question, so why should we do this thing? Playing House of Folk is just like the normal matches we can play. And I can tell you for a fact. So we are going to start our tour with a game on Sunday. That is how the pre-season starts. It will start on Sunday with Hassel, and then prepare for the European one next season. And so to give a summary of everything, we are getting into partnership with Beirut. They are going to look for clubs, and let me make this point. We have asked them, and I have asked them to ensure that everything that we do is very authentic. That is why we follow through their process. Anything that they do, they must report to us and all that. And I'm sure that when they take the mic, we'll be able to give a proper insight as to everything that will happen. And so we will be bracing ourselves, we'll be preparing ourselves for next season to do that talk. And let me rest assured, we want to use this as a tool to enhance so many things. Just to motivate our boys. We want to use this as also a bait to catch some of the players into the team. And so there are so many reasons that we are doing it, but ultimately it is for the benefit of the club and then to showcase this brand to the outside world. Thank you so much. This is just an overview. I'm sure that if there are any questions, we'll be taking them later. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ima, for doing us honors. And let me also say that at some point, Ima will have to leave us. Remember, he has other engagements because of the game on Sunday. So if you see him leaving, it's not out of spite or disrespect to you, but he has other engagements as well. So we'll have to make this snappy so that if you have questions that Ima is supposed to answer, you will take them before he leaves. Now we would go to our legends to give us their remarks before we task one of the key partners to give us a schedule, the potential teams will be playing, and all those final details. But our legends will have to, in 2 minutes, tell us why this launch and then this tour in Europe is important from their experiences and from the time when they were playing. Uncle George.
Go, President.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Nana Chairman, all football fans, I am very, very happy to witness this occasion. Somehow, somebody will say, why Kotoko engaging in such a memorable pre-season tour? You see, Kotoko is always the pace setters. And this tour will come with so many things. Maybe I'm speaking from the other side, but then I should repeat. Number one, this tour is going to be an attractive event that will expose Kotoko to the international world. Number one, we can maybe attract sponsors internationally. Kotoko has so many sponsors locally in Ghana. But I think since we are engaging in such trips, and if it's becoming option, then we are selling ourselves to the outside world. That for me, I am praying that one day, we are going to have an international sponsorship that will develop Kotoko to a higher standard. Number two, we are going to expose our local players to the international world. We know for now, we have to maybe develop our players, sell them, and we take care of the rest. That is maybe for now what we are doing now. We don't have enough money to take care of the club to reach certain heights. So what we're doing now is normally we sell our outstanding players to the international market so that we can get money. And for this trip, I think that will give us an exposure. Our players will be exposed to international markets that will get some money. Then number three, we are going to do some confidence in the boards. I will say how many clubs in Ghana here can engage in such trips and how often can they do it. Kotoko has been doing it. I think about 2 seasons ago when Maria Posta has they engage in such trips. And this is another one that is going to take place. I think with this exposure is going to raise the standard of Kotoko internationally. It's going to expose our players to the international level, even as
we are praying that we're going to win the league and then engage in Africa. So as much as we expose these players to the international market, they are going to get that confidence to play in the international market. Somebody will say, why Kotoko is, like I said, is the basis. So let's pray together and support our boys. And then my last, the organizers, I want to thank you so much. It's not easy. It's going to entail a lot of financial burden. And once you have taken this step, we are praying that God will shower financial resources on you, that you will be capable to organize this successfully. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Uncle George. Before I invite one of the key partners here to give us all the final details of the tour next year, we would like to acknowledge some of the key partners as well. We have with us our media partners, Ash FM, Pure FM, Sumpa FM, and of course GH1 TV. We thank them so much for being a part of this. Now we take the opportunity to invite Mr. Patmore Opon, who is a key partner. I keep on saying key partner because Kotoko are doing this on their own, and they have partners they are working with. So Patmore is a key partner in this venture, and I'll give you the opportunity to give us all the details we will need. If you have questions later, there will be an opportunity for that. So Patmore, you have the mic.
Thank you very much. Once again, good morning to all the media. Thank you very much for honoring our invitation. Even though it did not come early, but you've done your best to be here. We appreciate it. As already said, Kotoko is going to back on the pre-season tour next season, right after the season. And as we all know, the season ends in June. So we will be embarking our trip from July, and we're going to start on the 15th of July. It is going to be a 2-week tour, and it's basically going to be Europe. When I say Europe, it's going to be mainstream Europe, specifically Italy, France, Germany, and then Switzerland. Those are the 4 countries that we put down that we will be back on. So, without wasting much time, I want to go through the itinerary So we will depart Ghana here, or I should say we will be departing Kumasi here from on the 15th of July, and then we get to Italy on the 16th of July. When we get to Italy, what the team will be doing is we will be playing Genoa. I know most of you know the club called Genoa, and then Atalanta. Those are the 2 teams that we'll be playing in Italy. The Switzerland will not confirm yet, and then the Germany and the France will not confirm. I will confirm and then let you know. So those are that. And then when we get to Italy on the 16th, we're hoping to play Genoa on the 19th. So we have a 3-day to do training. And then from there, we play Atalanta on the 22nd of July as well. The rest, which is going to be France and then Germany and Switzerland, we communicate to the media when we get the confirmation of the teams. So I think all said and done, by 31st of July, we should be back here to face the season in 2024. So without wasting your time, I'll say thank you very much to all the guys for coming and for honoring our invitation as well. Thank you once again.
Thank you so much, Patmore, for that. So, like you said, we'll be leaving on the 15th, and hopefully by the 31st of July, we'll be back here in Ghana to win the Ghana Premier League. Hopefully, we'll be defending our title because we'll win this season as well. I'll give the opportunity, of course, to Mr. Samuel Inkoom as well to share with us in 2 minutes a few words. Like I said, he's also a key partner in this venture. So, Sammy, in 2 minutes, whatever you want to tell our colleagues from the media and some of our supporters who are here with regards to this training tour. You'll be part of some of them, so in 2 minutes you can share your experiences and why this is very important.
Good morning. I think today is a wonderful day as we
going on. I think, in my opinion, this is a very good platform for the team, because that is the reason why you go set tours like this, and the players can also, everything that they have within them, they can bring it out. It's also good for the club, the image of the club as well. The fans will go up, because if the club is also looking for international sponsorship, this is the moment, this is the time that when they go there, it's not only like going for training tour, but play big impact so that the sponsors can come on board. So I think it's good for the players also, because I think they can also, how to say, develop their talent, have confidence in themselves, and also to give them very good platform for them to get maybe exposure, also get the contract from maybe some of the clubs as well. So I think for me, I'm so happy, I'm so glad for Kotoko to go to this kind of tour. And I believe that Ghana League is our home, especially Kotoko fans. Kotoko team is for you guys. There will be up and down. The moment Kotoko is down, that is the time the fans are supposed to be there for Kotoko. That is very important, because if the fans are down, the players will be down. At the end of the day, if the fans is not there, the players are not there. If the players are not there, the fans is not there. And we shouldn't forget that Asante Kotoko is the name our king will tune for the stool that he's sitting on it. And this also goes to the players. Some of the players doesn't also know the meaning of the team that they are playing. I think we also have to let them understand that it's a traditional team, and every traditional team that people worship, you have to do everything that you have to do to help the team. Also, let your fans to be happy. I know sometimes things will not go well, but that is the time the fans are supposed to be there for the team. And I also want to say a big thank you for Nana and his management, my brother Yuma, whatever they are doing, and also our legend as well. This is our property. We have to pay too much attention. Let's give everything, and I believe that protocol will be great in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Samuel. Thank you so much for that. Before we go into our questions and answers, I want to summarize a few things in brief for our brothers who are from
Bringing on board next season and all that. What I can say is that, practically speaking, I don't think that the coach will say that he's going to be bringing on board 10, 50 players next season. That is not possible. What we can practically say for now is that we have to prepare with the ones that we have. It is better to do it for the ones that we have now. And then if there's any backlog, maybe that backlog will be for 5, for 10, then it's easier to process. I hope you get it. But then if you lump it up, maybe you are traveling, you are not traveling with only players, you are traveling with officials and other people who may be interested in traveling too. So it's better to start the process now, but that does not mean that we not going to have players on board. Like we all mentioned, and all of us are hopeful that we are going to win the league, and then winning the league, we're going to participate in the CAF Interclub competition. If we're participating, obviously we need to beef up our squad and all that. That beefing up will not involve getting 30 players on board and all that. But it's important that we start the process now, get the ones that we have, and then if any other thing comes, we deal with it. Have I answered your question? The second one was what, please? Yeah, of course, you know that where Asante Kotoko goes, where the club goes, supporters go. That is for sure. There are people who would love to go and all that. And I'm sure that our partners in the coming days will roll that out. What will be the process if a supporter want to join and all that. That's why I made that call, and I made that point strongly that every step that we take, we want to monitor that. We don't want a situation where we would be engaged in some kind of, excuse me to say, some things that are not realistic and all that. So everything that we are doing, we are monitoring it and all that. And supporters will definitely follow us. But we have a lot of supporters in Italy, in Germany, in France, in Switzerland and all that. And so people also want to go. Especially our guys from the media. I was telling one that people want to go from the media so that it will be like how the GMA went to US. But I hope that when you go, you come back, not the US one. Please give us the microphone.
I think I'll add a bit to what Asante has just said with regards to the supporters joining us. Yes, we've made provisions for that, and like you said, very soon we'll come out and communicate to that effect. And what you have to do to join us, if you really want to witness Kotoko playing in Europe. I think we're doing this apart from we doing it for the team, we're doing it for the supporters as well. To us, it is a form of reward for the supporters. So, for instance, you've been coming to Master Sports Stadium for all your life, and this opportunity comes. I think it would be better to join the team. At least you have a story to tell your kids or your grandchildren in the near future. So, supporters are welcome to join us.
Well, many people better jump on. So, FM, so better TV on YouTube. I shall be by and share backdrop a different brand in the shape of a different sportswear brand. And we all know that Asante Kotoko a key sponsor in the whole brand. So the meeting actually because during the whole promo, you are going to see a different sportswear. I don't mention it.
Thank you so much. You are right. You are talking about IG Mill. Is that what it is? Yeah, you're talking about IG Mill. And it's a way whether we've not seen or reply FM and GH1. IG Mill partner because we have a sponsorship with THB. Yeah, we still have a contract with THB that is running, that is not in doubt and all that. But you agree with me that Room also has its partners and all that. It doesn't necessarily mean that we are going to be using IG Mail and all that. We have a partnership with THB for 1 year. We never know what will happen next year. And Room, they also have their partnership and all that. But Room cannot come and tell us that we should go and wear IG Mail because they have their partner. Maybe they have a different kind of arrangement with IG Mail and they know what they are doing. But it is centered on just traveling. No kind of kids arrangement with whatever company. Okay. Sell up for
Okay, thank you very much. I'm Eugene Kwame Open. Sorry. With regards to the supporters, this question goes to Mr. Kwame. With regards to the supporters, I've gone through your statement and last 2 seasons, I mean, Mr. Dasobere, your second season at Kotoko, a similar program came up, and some supporters paid money to the organizers. At the end, nothing showed up, so some were down. What is the assurance that you're going to catch the supporters that will encourage them to patronize what you are doing?
Yeah, I think before he answers that, we need to make that correction. I don't think that it happened last 2 seasons.
4 years ago.
We're talking about 4 years ago. Yeah, because I don't think that this happened during the start success area as CEO. But supporters did not pay any money during that time. Maybe you're talking about Yes, I'm sure that's the before the COVID came in. Yes, I'm sure that's the before he even says anything. That's the point I made, and let me repeat it again. We will not be part of any arrangement that would cause any kind of problem to our supporters. We will not be part of any arrangement. And we made a point to them that any arrangement that would cause any problem to supporters, we would withdraw at any point in time. And they know that. Now, we have also told them a proper modality to use in terms of what? Supporters joining and all that, so that there is no liability placed on them and there's no liability placed on Asante Kotoko. And I'm sure that as the days go by, they will come up with a proper plan for all of us to understand. So, partner, yeah, I want to ask you.
Thank you. That's all you said. I think the assurance that I can give you is Kotoko. Whatever it is, it's Kotoko. And we don't want to do anything to tarnish the image of Kotoko. And that's sitting right beside me here. You can't disappoint me. like we always say to him, we can't disappoint. So we can't disappoint Kotoko, and then we can't disappoint the supporters as well. So like as Sophie said, the right modalities are going to be put in place to make sure that every supporter that wants to join us get that assurance that what I'm going to do, they are not going to take my money or I'm not going to scam or whatever. So we will put those things in the media for you to let the supporters know. So be rest assured.
This is not new to Asante Kotoko having a training tour in Europe. They've been in Germany, Serbia, Dubai, and Sudan. What makes this one special? That's to you, partner, and to Dasubere. The season ends in June, and Asante Kotoko pre-season starts in July. Ghana season will probably start in September or October. Are you going to do your pre-season in Europe, come back to Ghana, and give your players a break and start another pre-season in Ghana? Can you give that explanation to us? Thank you.
So we are talking about mandatory rest period and all that. Yeah. These are issues that have come up and all these things. Obviously, in football, we have certain things or certain the plans that you must follow. But sometimes we try but adjust and readjust. Obviously, we would get our players in a shape that rest, in a shape that will rest and train too, in a shape that will rest and have a pump. And so all those things will be factored in. If you talk about what you call it, the days we've mentioned, like go in July, come back end of July, and the season starts in maybe September or something, are they going to come back soon? Obviously, they will come back, continue the preparation, rest, and all those things. That is why, in the wisdom of Open, so we have a place for them now, all put together and all that. When they come, we have all those things plans set in place, and we obviously will think about their health, and that is your concern. And so all those things will come to play, and you should be rest assured that it's well thought of.
Once again, let me finish. What makes us special is the fact that we are not doing this as an entity alone. Kotoko is involved, and legends are also involved. And we're not sitting somewhere and then putting out in the media that we travel. That's why we've called you people here. At least you're going to be a testimony to it. So for me personally, I think we launching it like this makes ours special. And then with our Inkoom legends as well, being here, at least you could testify that it's special. So that's what I will answer to your question.
And I think it's even more special because we are doing different countries.
Yeah.
You know, the few ones we've been to, it's been one country at a time. Either one group is in Germany, the other is in Sudan, or we are all in one country. Right, next question. Yes, you have the microphone.
Yeah, Patrol. This question goes to Samuel Inkoom, Armor, and Dasupi. All kind of, what can I say about, say, all my assurance. Assurance to me, not from the academy, because 2012, like I said, on the 20, Asante Atalanta. Marco, Nabecount. 2019, as I got a Kotoko has a Asante Airport, Airport match, UK, and also a muscle. Fans as well, Umuzo and Sanka, Umusika. 80% income, say, we have fans in power, that's what we also fans in power. Assurance being able to get my fans in the past in case say Kotoko end to be on part because you can or mention say Kotoko work Atalanta. Or also June, July, won't we lose? If we better say they say Atalanta players bear 10, if you move for countries are a better enough for the Atalanta and if you probably to my Amadia, Obiba, or Becky Nokaka. Who are assurance going to get my fans in the past in case bibi bobo na Kotoko nya amfa wo mo meti o musika meti o musika amo back ana
like I said, my friend said, the modalities no the debate I'm na why aware but the meeting can say yen ji obi esika say the go there be Yes, you and Sana, Sebedu Sika, Yadu Sika. It is said, my $2,000, my David, we are not doing that. What we are doing is, if you are by officer, maybe to make sure, say, open only equity, and there be a registration fee. And I'm just a process. But here, you Sika said, for $2,000, the yes, I did. So, you give us an amount, then you have to take it amount, maybe about protect ya and Sana, you will skip ya, Yajo. Instead, you go more, say, you more, so that's the assurance that waiting amount. It's young, right? 2012 and now 2019. Wow.
Right, and just a quick clarification. Also, Kasane City Free Ghana, July 15th. Euros now can be ended July 14th. Euros 2024 starts in June, it will end on July 14th. That clarification is also very, very important. The Euros end on July 14th, the team will be traveling on July 15th.
Okay, 2012 in this year. 2012, this, some of us were not part of it. And like you said, Mr. Make your fans, hitting my fans, for everyone was shaking while there will be disappointment. So I wish I can show you certain videos, me talking to the sporting director on what do you call it, Atalanta and what do you call it, Genoa. But I can give you guys assurance that whatever we are talking here is authentic. Thank you.
So, take the last 3 questions. So you have one, Osman, and then two guys on opportunity. I'll give you the chance.
Okay. My name is Ahmed Ejim from Precisely. It's so refreshing to notice that management is making plans ahead of time, especially when we are halfway through the current season, and it is also coming down. But I am particularly curious to understand how a management that is working on an interim basis, making plans for seasons ahead. Is it supposed to be a clue or a confirmation of the fact that going forward next season, it won't be an interim management, but a permanent one?
So that's for you. Why you want them to sarcasm? Yeah, it's a very important point to be made. That if you understand every management process, decisions will have to be made. Whether you are going to be there or you are not going to be there. Asante Kotoko is a club, is an institution of this school. The IMC was formed on interim basis. We signed the coach not on interim basis. We signed players for 3 years contract. So one would have said that we are not signing for 1 year or something. We have to make decisions. If at the end of the season, in the wisdom of the king, he says stays, fine. If he says that go, bringing the people on board, the proposal will be there for the incoming management, and they do what? They will have to take it. His Excellency Nanago is taking decisions for Ghana that would affect Ghanaians in the next 10 years, 20 years, and all that. And so I understand your point, but then we have to run the club and all that. That is why we are saying that we bring players on board. It's for what we call the club competition and all those things. So don't be afraid, rest assured. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm also okay. Sorry.
To add to what you just said, Asante Kotoko is a corporate organization. So we do everything as a corporate institution and not as individual administration. So let's not take it as a personal thing for the IMC or for someone's tenant. Whoever takes over from us, we are interested. If we stay, others joining us, anybody who takes over from us, it continues. So Asante Kotoko
definitely runs a nice for them. Thank you.
Maybe so by the time the same go, you'll be the PRO and the travel team. We have cooked everything for you.
Good morning, I'm Osman, Fox FM. My question, I think, has partly been answered by Nana, so I'll move on to the next one. I think a lot of us and people at home will be much concerned about who the partners are. We know it's Vero. If you could please give us something more about Vero, give us a clue, so that we will be rest assured that Vero partnering with Kotoko is something that has come to stay. Thank you.
Okay, so the pronunciation is from yes, our approach to work is quite multi-sectoral, and we are currently working on our website. We are updating content on our website, and so in the coming days, especially when it comes to the communique we'll be putting across as far as the modalities for the trip is concerned, we are going to probably see a lot of things that we will put out there about us. But when it comes to sports management and things related to what we are doing, sports tourism, that's basically what we do. But there are other things we are into, and I'm sure when we host the website, you are going to learn more about our organization. Thank you.
Right, and I would also want to add this, Osman. I kept on saying Kotoko is doing this with this partners, so it's not the other way around. It's not Vero and Kotoko, it's Kotoko and its partners. So Kotoko are the key entity in this venture. So let's please take note of that. Kotoko is the key entity in this venture.
Because our plan is we express interest in traveling to you. You understand? So once you have that interest, you have to be looking for partners to help you and all that. I know you are asking this question on the backdrop of TA. Understand that? I mean, it's all good. I mean, sometimes these things are very important that we clarify all those things. And let me repeat again for the third time that every step that we take, we tell them that we need to monitor it. We told them every step that we take, we need to monitor it. And so we will be engaged in the process. We have these kind of challenges when we came on board. And you are this, and you are that, and then this, and then that. But I think that as time went on, we understood that things were coming down and all those things. So everything will be fine. And I'm sure that they are gentlemen, and the people who introduce them to us are not people who do not have credibility or integrity on their side. And if those people who brought them on board and all that also sit down for the ground to be in a way putting back lines, that is something that we want to do. Jojo.
Yes, thank you. My name is Jojo Addison, Tiger from Kumasi. Before we discuss how many players are we expecting to say or more eventually this tour? And then play if you're on one, I say the players play 30. And then for now, maybe 2 or 1 week to the time. Play with club. Someone said to say, yeah, Tom, and as you go on the contract in the club fees so and so on so to say. And then maybe now before more cousin and our supporters. A media and also more deals will be the same as the supporters of Marco. And so most of the different. Yes, you're
media that's at work. I think that 8 men back here on this journey, I brought them back more income. So definitely moving along, we will be taking some of you at very high cost with us. But then I don't know any more station as to how the modalities will be. So definitely will be medium level. But Zambia, you see Kanu from Kakrana. Soon now, soon as journey as well. I find it out. At least, Sibia, in sponsorship here, it me at the market. We have plans for next year.
Thank you. Jojo, you say, so what's facilitation is very, very important in all these things. So who was sponsor? Jeffrey number, I may have been through one. Now, the Jeffrey did for one. So who was sponsors, but several is a real problem. He was on to be a poor piano. Thank you so much. Okay, sorry.
As a strong panel, we get for the I think that concerning the premise, the number of players we take in, we are looking at something not above 35. This will include some youth players, of course, the premise, legend kind. We need to expose some of them to the outside world. So we are looking at the number of 35. By life, you always have to make up for something that you must see, the opposite. The man said, the two honor to a 35, and you realize that maybe it's as a result of something. Maybe I'm not easier to be a player to sit down and then lie and then you can rise and then see the point. But basically, we are looking at something above 35. Should be.
Right, like I said, there are other engagements that the protocol and Toronto will have to get involved in because of the game this Sunday. So now, you have a chance.
So, we have now highest.
Highest?
So, highest. I have a question. I'm the second of this. More money Atalanta and Genoa on the board. The second of this year, which is the year to one of the I said, that seems never from Moka.
You know, Moka says, you're bad. Maybe I'm on the river. From the song was a bay of Moka. The country was a Moka, a bear, Yelena Kasaka. Aha, airport, Yelena, Yelena Kasaka, Ottoman Kasaka, Salvation. And yet, and I say, Atlanta for Kotoko Kasaka, Kotoko
Right. Thank you so much.